Hi, this is Zak Mir with the US Chartbreakers here at Zak's Traders Cafe for Friday, the 20th of October. Starting off with the S&P, which has not covered itself in glory with a failed gap fill. The gap down there back in September, failure at the 50-day moving average, the blue line there, 43.90, and then back below the old neckline support, 43.30. The risk now is for a move down to the floor of that falling trend channel from the beginning of July. The level there just shy of 4,200. Early and end of day close well above 43.30, really delaying the potential for further weakness. Moving along to the stocks, which are by definition on the bullish side, or maybe on the recovery side. Starting off with Annovis Bio, and here it looks like we've got a broadening triangle rebound. That is in place since May, and we've had multiple support tests near the $7.50 area. Above that, looking for the 50-day moving average initially around $10.60, hopefully by the end of this month, and then maybe for next month or the month after up to $15 at the triangle top. But the key here is staying above or on the right side of $7.50. Moving on to Chijet, and here rising trend general base potentially there. That top line may be a bit optimistic, but it could be rather lower than that. But wherever it is, it looks like we've got a rising trend channel base above the 50-day line there around $1.90. Looking for up to a retest of the $5 area, which was the old peak back in July, and the big, more long-dated target, as I've drawn before, through $7. Maybe that's over the next 2 to 3 months, but the key here staying above that 50-day line. Next up, a stock which we haven't looked at here before, Casi Pharmaceuticals, and here, nice breakout here through the neckline resistance around $3.25. Above that, we're looking for the top of that rising trend channel from April, as high as $5 by the end of next month, and a beautiful rebound and V-shaped bull flag breakout on that stock. Next up is another new face, Durect Corporation, and here you can see that this is also broken through the 50-day line. $2.80 above that, we're looking for the top of that broadening triangle there from back in July, $4.20, and hopefully we can hit that by the end of next month. Support towards 260, which gives you a decent risk-reward profile at the moment. Next up is Lindsay Corporation, and here we've had the broadening triangle base. Just missed the top of the triangle there at $141, and the ideal scenario is that we stay now above the 50-day moving average and pre-gap higher resistance around $120. If we can do that, then we should see a retest of the $140 area, hopefully by the end of next month. We covered Microalgo quite a few times here, and seems to be delivering in terms of looking like a bullish situation. What you can see here is that we've got a rising trend channel base, rising 50-day moving average as well. Top of the channel there up at $6.30, and we're looking for that while we're above $3.20, or $3.10 probably to be more precise, which is the floor of the current bull flag. Netflix seems to be raising its prices, and that seems to be enough to raise its share price as well. We've broken through towards the 50-day moving average area around $400. Above that, looking for the top of that falling trend channel there from back in July at $423, hopefully by the end of next month. Big picture target is up to $460 by the end of the year, but the key here really is holding above the $400 area, $390, $400, the notional support there. Next situation is PTC Pharmaceuticals, and yet another broadening triangle base. Gapped up here as well, so it's a bear trap gap reversal from below the initial October support. Above that, around the $20 mark, we're looking for up to $29 by the end of next month. And the more we can stay above recent neckline resistance around $22.60, the better for the bullish cause. Next up is another decent turnaround candidate, Palatin Technologies. Once again, a broadening triangle base, in this case in place since April. We've broken through the 50-day moving average. That was around the $2 mark, and above that we're looking for $3 by the end of next month as the bear trap reversal continues, hopefully over coming weeks. Stock which is trying to get its act together at the moment is Spectral AI, and here you can see that after the rather sharp down move that we had last month, the shares are on neckline resistance there towards $440. We want to see an end of day close above that. Sorry, $4.40 rather, end of day close above that to then give us the chance of a move to $10. But it is early days yet, even though we had a nice gap to the upside yesterday. It all seems to be hinging on that $4.40 area on Spectral AI. On to the last two. First one is Trxade, and here you can see that looks like we've got a wedge breakout in the making. The wedge is a resistance line, the resistance line there at around the $7.30 level, and above that we're looking for the shares to at least retrace part of the losses that they made during September, maybe up to the $10 area, which was initially support for this stock. A bull argument cancelled if we break back below 670, which is the floor of that overall rising trend channel from back in July. Last stock today is Vigil Neuroscience, which we've looked at quite a few times. Looks like this could be the time that it breaks out. We've got a rising 50-day line. That's normally a decent harbinger of a move to the upside. Initial target here up to $8.20. Big picture target over the next 2 to 3 months. If we break out this time as high as $13, but just let's go for the $8 area initially and the breakout through the top of the recent rather stubborn range. That's it from me today. More updates next week.